Hello everyone. I'm curious, would it surprise you to find out that over 2,800 motorcycle deaths in 2010 could have been prevented if the rider had just worn a helmet? It's true. My second speech was about motorcycle safety, and I got some comments from a few people saying that they wanted to hear more, and since we had to show a visual aid in this speech, I thought that my helmet would be a good idea. Today we're going to talk specifically about some statistics with recent motorcycle crashes. Then we will discuss ways these accidents could have been prevented. And lastly, we'll talk about the helmet and the parts of the helmet that help protect a rider in the case of an accident. Now that I've given you a little preview of what's to come, let's talk about motorcycle crashes. According to the Center for Disease Control, there's an article on their website entitled Motorcycle Safety. And there's a statistic on there that 4,502 deaths occurred from motorcycle accidents in 2010. Now, the biggest majority of motorcycle accidents are due to a failure of right-of-way by another vehicle. The most common of these accidents is a vehicle pulling in front of a motorcycle to make a turn and not seeing the motorcycle in the blind spot. Now, the number of accidents has increased 55% since the year 2000. And helmets prevent an estimated 37% of crash deaths for the motorcycle operator and 41% of passengers. Now let's talk about how some of these accidents could have been avoided. There are several things that could help prevent these accidents from happening. According to Article Alley, there's an article that they wrote entitled The Most Common Causes of Motorcycle Accidents. Approximately half of all the motorcycle accidents in 2010 involved alcohol. Now, alcohol slows your reaction time. So, riding a motorcycle is already difficult enough, but adding the alcohol to the picture is definitely going to make a big impact on your ability to control the motorcycle and know what's around you and what's going on all at the same time. Also, avoid tailgating another vehicle. Make sure you have plenty of room between you and that next person, just in case. Even if you're beside them in a lane of traffic, they may not necessarily see you. And also, maintaining a safe speed. Just because you're on a crotch rocket that can go 200 miles an hour doesn't mean that you should be going 200 miles an hour. Now, let's talk about the motorcycle helmet and the parts that are going to help protect the rider in the case of an accident. You need to make sure that your helmet is made of DOT-approved materials. Now, in my last speech, a lot of people were wondering what DOT is, and that's just Department of Transportation. The Department of Transportation actually tests helmets to see how likely it is that they will protect a rider in the case of a crash. And if a particular type of helmet does not do good in their crash tests, then they won't put their seal of approval on it. Now, you can always tell if a motorcycle has a DOT sticker because it'll be mounted on the back here. Now, mine's got some Velcro over it because I put my iPod on there, but you can also see here, let me get close enough, the sticker here says Alliance SSR. And what that means is this helmet is approved for use worldwide. So I can use this helmet if I was to go to Germany, say, and ride on the Autobahn. Germany has much stricter safety standards than the United States does, and they do a lot more robust safety inspections on helmets than the United States does. So this helmet is authorized for use all over the world. Also, the visor here is shatter resistant. So if I was to go down on my motorcycle and my helmet was to impact the ground and it hit the visor wouldn't shatter and those pieces wouldn't go in my eyes. It would help protect my eyes. Also, the chin strap, this helps to make sure that the helmet stays on my head if I was to go down. And you notice that all over the helmet there's air vents. You have air vents on the top here and air vents in the front as well. And these are just for comfort when it's really hot outside. It gets really hot inside these helmets if you don't have air vents. And also when it's cold outside, when you're exhaling, it'll cause your face shield to fog up, and that's very dangerous. So the vents have multiple purposes. One, to keep the rider nice and cool while you're riding on those hot summer days, and to prevent the lens from fogging up on the colder days when you're riding. So now that I've discussed the motorcycle helmet with you and given you some statistics behind why people should be wearing these helmets, why would you not want to wear one? With the facts and research I've presented, there's no reason not to wear a helmet. Believe it or not, most people don't wear them just so they can look cool. Half of these people probably don't have the information that I've presented to you today. Thank you everyone for your time and interest in my speech. As always, have a great day, and please provide feedback. All feedback is appreciated. Thank you.